All right, hello. It's Wednesday. It's David and Alyssa Muller coming at you almost every Wednesday where we're going to come and we're going to talk about our wins. What kind of wins can we celebrate this week with you? We'll talk a little bit about ours, but we want to hear a little bit about yours. What kind of wins are you celebrating this week? Alyssa, how about you?
Well, I'm excited because our trip to Europe has been finalized. We're going to be going on a cruise, also staying at the Waldorf Astoria. It's so exciting. And then we're headed to Scotland. So excited.
Yeah, I'm super stoked. I got to be honest, that's my win too. We are leaving here in just a few days, next week or something, pretty soon. In a few, pretty. When is it? Oh, August. We're actually not leaving until August. So I'm getting super excited. We're actually going to Hawaii though here in a few days, and then when we get back, then we're headed to Europe. And so when COVID hit, we had a trip around the world planned. We were going to fly. Anyway, we had this trip. It was going to be all the way around the world, full circle, and it was literally we were going to leave 2 weeks after COVID hit. Everything got shut down. If it would have been 2 weeks later, we probably would have been in Europe somewhere. So anyway, so we're bummed out we didn't get to do that. So now we got the new trip planned. We're leaving in August, actually, for our anniversary, that third week in August. And so we're going to fly to Amsterdam first class. We're going to stay, like she said, in the Waldorf Astoria. We're super excited for that because it's supposed to be like super high end. And it's funny because I was looking on the map of like where to stay, and it had like all of the hotels around that are like Hilton properties. And there's this one right in the middle that's like through 5 times what the rest of them were. So I clicked in to see what it was, and it was like, ooh, Waldorf Astoria. So we're gonna stay there, super excited for a few days, and then we'll go out on the cruise, and we're doing the British Isles cruise. So we have various different stops around, Ireland, Scotland, England, and all those places around there, and then back to Amsterdam. And then for once we get back, I'm really excited because then we'll be flying to Edinburgh to meet up with Alyssa's parents, Jerry and Kathy, and we'll be hanging with them for, I don't know, almost a week or something before we come back. So it's not exactly a trip around the world, but I'm super excited for this trip because I've never been to any of those places, and I've always wanted to. I feel there's something draws me to in just Northern Europe in general. But
yeah, definitely. I mean, we share that for sure. Ireland, Scotland, definitely. And if you want to learn more of how we paid for this trip, basically the majority of it with points. And so, I mean, of course, nothing is free, but we did it to where all of you are probably thinking, oh my gosh, that must be like $1 bajillion, but really it was not. Hit us up in Messenger. We love to share how we travel a lot. And we utilize a lot of loyalty programs. And so, for some of you guys that are a little skittish about loyalty programs, or you don't like to be loyal to one company, I'll definitely share with you, and it will be like, it literally will blow it'll just blow everything to smithereens of any doubt that you ever had. Because pretty much like our upgrade was free. And we're actually flying on the way there. We're flying in like business class. So it's like one level below first class. And then on the way home, we actually have the long layout beds where you can sleep. And we've only had that one other time, and that was to Hawaii, which was a very nice surprise because we've flown first class a lot to Hawaii. With the upgrades that we have through loyalty programs, but we've never had the cool lay down bed pods. So that was
very cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Once you do that, you guys, you just kind of figure out how to never travel long airplane rides without it, because it is so much more comfortable. And I'm not going to say we're getting older, and that's the reason why. I think it would have been cool if we were younger too, but it is nice, with our alien bodies after a 12-hour plane ride or an 8-hour plane ride, or sometimes 5, it's nice to be able to like lay down and rest and then get
up. Honestly, you know what? It's nice to not have to wake up the person sitting on the aisle that you don't know so that you can go pee. Because that's horrible. I feel bad for them, but you can't hold it any longer, you know? So you gotta wake them up, and you're like, and they know it. So yeah. But
yeah. So anyway,
if there's only 2 seats in the row, you don't have to deal with that. So
yeah. So that is what I am excited about. Our win is that we took that loss of something that we had really planned for. It had like a good 3 years planning to go to do this trip around the world. And then when COVID hit, I mean, of course, like we weren't devastated by that because COVID hit and there was a lot more other things to be worried about and to like figure out. And now that the world is opening back up, it's just really cool to take those credits and basically utilize them to not have a trip around the world, but something also off of our live list that we really want to get done.
Exactly. It's still an adventure, and it's somewhere that we've been needing to go. And I'm just excited the world is opening back up and we're able to do this.
Yeah. And if you want to follow us, because we do travel all over the place. If you want to follow us, definitely look for our social media links. You can find us on Facebook, on Instagram, and I'm new to TikTok. So I have 66 friends on TikTok. So I just hit that today. It's like awesome. I'd like to hit at least 100 soon. But I'm really not blazing a trail in TikTok. I'm kind of like figuring out how to work it right now before I go out there and try and blast people to friends. So
seriously though, what's your TikTok handle? We need to get her up to 1,000 so she can go live. What's your TikTok handle? Is it Alyssa Ann?
Okay, let me look real quick.
Since we're not running captions or anything yet.
Yeah.
We'll put it in the replays if we make.
Oh, wait, hold on. Just a second. I have to finish up this.
Oh my gosh. So mine, though, if you're not following me on TikTok yet, and Instagram also, it's the same handle. It's David J. Muller. Just the middle initial J. Yeah,
so Alyssa Ann Muller, Muller. Alyssa, Alisa, Ann, Ann, and then Muller, Muller. I literally have 66 followers.
Right. We need to get her up to 1,000 so she can go live. So
and follow us because we're going to be doing some cool stuff in Europe. You're going to want to, follow us and we'll answer all the questions. We love sharing our travels with everybody. And there's a cool thing we're going to do for our wedding
renewal of vows.
Our anniversary.
We'll do the knock ceremony in Scotland. Yeah. So speaking of that, you may not see us every day like you have here, like, Muller's Monday Message, 2-Tip Tuesday, Wednesday, Thirsty Thursday, Freedom Friday. While we're in Europe, you may see some of that, but it might be sporadic. But what will probably be more consistent is our social media posts. So be sure to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and of course, Facebook and YouTube. So you'll probably see a lot more of it on there. We'll do this as we can, but obviously we don't know, it's an adventure. So we'll do what we can.
All right. Awesome.
With that, Muller's out. Oh, Wednesday. Woo! Muller's out. Okay, we're done, right?